Hi, I'm Michael Wagner, one of the co-founders here at Omnia Family Wealth. I want to thank you as always for spending a little bit of your time with me today. And if you're anything like me, your head might be spinning a bit with all of the plans that are going around right now. There's the American Rescue Plan, the American Jobs Plan, the American Families Plan. And I thought it would be a good use of time to just sit down, talk about these three plans, what's in each of them, and where we're at with the three plans so that you and I can both know where we're at. First, we have the American Rescue Plan. Now, this has already been approved by Congress and signed into law by President Biden. This focused on vaccine distribution, funding for schools so that they could reopen, and extending unemployment benefits. Again, already law right now. Then we move into things like the American Jobs Plan. That's a $2.3 trillion infrastructure plan that would focus on things like physical infrastructure, but also access to broadband internet. And the funding proposal for that was really tied to changes in corporate taxes. So the American Jobs Plan, $2.3 trillion infrastructure plan, intended or planned to be paid for by changes to corporate taxes. Now, most recently, we've been introduced to the American Families Plan. That is a $1.8 trillion plan that focuses on things like universal pre-K, tuition-free community college, and the idea for that was for it to be funded by an increase in the tax rate for the top bracket of income taxes, but also significant changes to capital gains, 1031 real estate exchanges, and how carried interest is treated. So we had the American Rescue Plan dealing with vaccines. We had the American Jobs Plan, which is the $2.3 trillion infrastructure plan. And then finally, we have the American Families Plan, which is a $1.8 trillion plan focusing on education and those sorts of benefits. And that is the one that a lot of people are paying a lot of attention to because it really can have an impact ultimately on individual taxes. Now, we would say it's best to think of these as frameworks and a starting point because it's really up to Congress to debate and negotiate, ultimately write and pass these laws. So there's still a lot to be done before either the jobs plan, that infrastructure plan, or to the families plan ultimately become law. Now, definitely pay attention to what's being discussed, but again, it's going to be some time before we even get to what the final version of these things may look like, and even longer until these things are actually law. So again, the point there is at the end of the day, what passes may look very different than what it is we're discussing today. Now, please keep an eye on these things, especially if you have private assets like a private business where you have a large capital gain exposure. This could have serious implications for you. But at this point, we're kind of in a wait and see. You can do some prospective planning and thinking about it. But really, this is a wait and see and keep a close eye sort of situation. As always, please feel free to reach out with any questions or comments. And please remember to always consider your source. I've really enjoyed this time together today. I hope you have a great one. We'll see you soon. Thank you.